So this video ended up going a little bit differently than I expected it to. So I ended up drafting a 6-person draft league. So this is just kind of like I made this part of the video after I finished filming everything else. But make sure to watch till the end to see what actually happened because it was really funny. And there's a lot of different things that went on, and I ended up ranking some of the silly, stupid teams that people ended up making in this draft. So make sure to watch the whole video because there are some really funny things in here, and that I really didn't pick up on during the draft. So, hope you guys enjoy. Good morning YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. This is IMAX Sports with another football video, and today I am doing another mock draft. This is my final mock draft before I start doing actual drafts. So next Tuesday is going to be my first draft. I'm going to do an actual auction league on Yahoo. I'm deciding between Yahoo and NFL. I'm probably going to do NFL because I like NFL better and I'm more used to it. I do like the gradings that Yahoo gives, the grades that they give to their draft rooms, because then I can show you guys, hey, this is what actual professionals at websites like Yahoo think of my draft choices. But I do prefer the setup of NFL better, so I'll probably do NFL. So I'm going to be doing 3 different drafts. I'm going to be for actual fantasy football teams. I'm going to be doing an auction draft league, 10-person. 10-person standard draft, and an 8-person standard draft. So those will be my 3 drafts. The auction draft, I will be doing, I know my video didn't get to 5 likes, so press above if you want to watch that. It's actually doing very well for my channel. I said that I would do an auction draft if I got to 5 likes. It hasn't gotten 5 likes yet, but I'm going to do it anyways because I really want to do the auction draft league. So, yeah. I hope that you guys are enjoying my content. I know that my videos have been doing much better lately, and I've been getting more views per day. I've been getting more watch hours per view, and it's nice, and I really appreciate all the support. So for my first pick, Michael Thomas will be gone. I want position number 7 or 8, but sadly, I got into the room after there was already like 8 people in it, and I wanted to get an almost full room. That's why I took this spot. Also, who the heck just picked a kicker? Someone picked a kicker. I mean, are you kidding me? I was going to take Derrick Henry, but I guess since Ezekiel Elliott's available, I'll take him. Someone just picked a kicker in the first round. What the heck? I'm speechless right now. Jeez. Okay then. And I'm so confused. Are these people trolling me? I'm so confused about this draft right now. Okay guys, so this draft is probably going to be a little bit better than usual because these people are like crazy. Wow, a kicker and a defense just actually went in the first round. That's insane. Okay, so once I get my second pick done, I will move on to, hopefully Hopkins will be available. I don't know if he will be, but maybe someone will pick a running back down here. If not, I'll pick Julio. And then I'll see you guys at my third pick. So Hopkins or Julio. If Hopkins gets picked, then I'll pick Julio. Come on, pick a running back. I want Hopkins. I love Hopkins. He's so good. He's one of my favorite players in the league to have. I had him for I think 2 or 3 of the 4 years that I think 3 of the 5 years that I've done this, I've had Hopkins. I love Hopkins. I'm gonna have him on at least one of my teams this year. So I'll see you. Hey guys, so I'm really sorry about that. My camera cut out after like 2 minutes. I didn't notice. So there's like a minute and a half of that wasn't really like actually me. So I put a little thing up there like an error message, but I'm sorry about that. Anyways, my next pick is coming up soon, and this draft is going very weird. I'll probably pick Travis Kelce, considering he's available, and I could probably get George Kittle in the next round, actually. So I might go with Austin Eckler here, or Kenyon Drake. What's the questionable for? Austin Eckler. I don't know. I'm gonna look at what his questionable is. During 3+ seasons with the Dolphins, it's questionable. Doesn't say. I'll have to look that up after this is done. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so my next pick, I'll probably be picking George Kittle unless he gets picked. So I will queue him up. There we go. George Kittle is all queued up. After George Kittle, I'll probably continue with the running back wide receiver trend, and then I'll pick a quarterback in the 6th round. I usually pick a quarterback in the 6th round, is what I've noticed is a good position this year. Don't pick George Kittle. Please don't pick George Kittle. I want George Kittle. Yeah, he didn't pick George Kittle. Let's go. Okay. So I'll see you guys all at pick number 5. Okay, so I don't know if anyone here watching the video has noticed yet or not, but this room is trolling so hard. It's actually hilarious. So right now, my team is Ezekiel Elliott, Austin Eckler, DeAndre Hopkins, Amari Cooper, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette, and Cooper Kupp. If you want to look at some of the other teams, we have Mike Glennon, Kerryon Johnson, Something Muhammad, who's a free agent, Lazard, Butler, Jay Butt, Jay Brown. I mean, he's a kicker that's a free agent. Okay, this team's actually serious. This team is pretty serious. Hyman, some guy on IR, Uzoma, Young Hoku, Bengals defense, Hentges. There's only half of those players I don't even know who they are. So someone's trolling me right now. Or not me, but everyone in this room is just not taking it seriously. So this is gonna be a funny thing to post, actually. I think this is hilarious. Mason Rudolph, Darius Guice, something Quinn, Juju, Brownecker, Nelson Aguilar, Nick Vogel, or Lions defense. That team's also kind of... Okay, this team's serious. This team is serious. Colin Kaepernick. Great. So it's a bunch of people trolling here. I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna post this. I'll probably put some funny title on it, saying worst NFL draft ever or something, because this is actually kind of hilarious. James Conner. So yeah, my team is probably going to be completely stacked, but it's kind of funny. I have 5 running backs and 3 wide receivers right now. So I'll probably take wide receivers in my turns coming up, but this is just kind of funny. And then I'll pick Kyler Murray once my next pick comes up. But I do hope you guys enjoy this. It's kind of a silly video. I wasn't expecting it to go like this. Maybe we'll pick Tyler Lockett, because it doesn't seem like anyone's picking quarterbacks right now. I'll pick Tyler Lockett, because I need wide receivers. But this is just kind of hilarious, as I have no words right now. I was not expecting this to happen. I just went into a draft hoping to get a decent video for today, and this is actually really funny. Make sure to share this with people that you know, because I think that this video could actually blow up compared to some of the other ones on my channel. Because it's actually a little bit interesting. When this is all done, I'm gonna just finish up my draft. What I'm gonna do for this video is I'm gonna finish up my draft, and then I'm going to take some time and I'm going to go through all of the teams in the league and just show you what this draft ends up being. So I'm gonna pick Kyler Murray, and then I'm going to finish up my draft and show you guys what this actually ends up being, because it's literally it's a 4 or 5 person league right now, and it's hilarious. Jay Woodrum. I've never heard of that person before. There's one person in here that keeps taking Washington Redskins or Washington football team players. But okay, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, so my draft finished a little bit ago, and I took all of the teams in the league and I put them on a spreadsheet because I couldn't really do the video part on the end screen page on there because I wanted to really look at the teams a little bit and see kind of like how they ended up. So I'll go over my team in a minute, but first I want to go over these. These are the joke teams. There were 4 people in the league out of the 10 in the mock draft that wanted to just joke around and goof off. And I think it was kind of funny, so I ended up being in a 6-person league. So these were the 4 irrelevant people. I'm going to go from my least favorite to my favorite. So my least favorite team on here, the one I find the least funny, is this one. They have Mike Glennon, is that his name? Kerryon Johnson, something Muhammad, something Lazard, something Butler, Jay Butt, Sims, Brown, Washington defense, Perkins, Benny Snell, Jarvis Landry, Terry McLaurin, Tariq Cohen, and Austin Hooper. This team is kind of like a mix between like actual players and like joke players, and there's nothing like funny about their team. It's just kind of like really weird players that no one has ever heard about, and a couple of like okay players that people have heard about. So their team isn't really funny at all or interesting. It's just kind of like just a really bad possible team. Next is my team number 7. This is the 3rd rank, but team number 1 did start with the jokes when they drafted Kerryon Johnson as the first pick of the draft. So I guess that kind of makes up for it, but not really. Next is team 7. They're my 3rd favorite. Their quarterback is Mason Rudolph. Then they drafted Darius Guice, Le'Veon Bell, Quinn, Juju Schuster, B, Brownecker, Nelson Aguilar, N. Vogel, Lions defense, Des Bryant, Ali Cox, Stephen Gostkowski, Cam Akers, Will Fuller, and Keyshawn Vaughn. Again, this team is like team 1. It's kind of a mix between actual players and joke players, but they have Des Bryant on there, so they have to be above team number 1. Des Bryant is a quality player. Next is team number 4. They're my 2nd favorite team of these ones. Their team is Jalen Hurts, Amir Abdullah, R. Dowdle, I. Hyman, Q. Abedoyeo, C. Uzoma, Zacchaeus, Young Hoku, H. Hentages, L. Toyolo, Jay Woodrum, Raheem Mostert, Brandon Cooks, and Deebo Samuel. I found this team hilarious because they literally just went for all of the longest names in the world, and Young Hoku was their first pick of the draft. So I thought that their team was hilarious. I think it's funny that they have Amir Abdullah, who hasn't like played in like 3 years, and they also have Jalen Hurts as their quarterback, who's actually a quarterback, but they're just not going to be rated like anywhere from any team. So I think that this team is hilarious. I also like that they have Brandon Cooks on there. I don't know why. He just doesn't fit, and it's kind of funny. And last but not least is team number 10. They're my favorite team. First, they have Colin Kaepernick. Then they have Scarborough, a running back. Olanilua, Byron Pringle, Antonio Brown, O'Shaughnessy. He used to be on the Patriots. Gunnar Olszewski was on the Patriots, and then he moved to a different team, and we ended up playing him. R. Blankenship, the Rams defense, Matt Schaub, Jay Chun, DK Metcalf, Hollywood Brown, Kareem Hunt, and Sonny Michel. So this team, it was one of those teams where like it's a lot of joking players, but it's also a couple of serious players. But I think that their serious players were amazing because I love DK Brown, I love DK Metcalf, I love Hollywood Brown, I love Kareem Hunt. Sonny Michel's on the Patriots, and I think that some of their joke players, like Colin Kaepernick and O'Shaughnessy, I don't know O'Shaughnessy's first name, but some of those players and Gunnar Olszewski, they're just brilliant, and I love them. So if you guys had a favorite of these joke teams, let me know. I'm going to move on to the serious teams right now. Leonard Fournette. My wide receivers were DeAndre Hopkins and Amari Cooper. My tight end was George Kittle. My kicker was Matt Gay. My defense was the Saints. And then my running backs, my bench was Melvin Gordon, James Conner, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Lockett, Julian Edelman, and Josh Allen. So what I did for the points per game was I looked at the projections on NFL.com, which are completely inaccurate and probably completely wrong, and I added them all together for everyone's starting players. So the way that I ended up doing the points per game was really convoluted and not actually at all correct, but I wanted to do it anyways just to give you guys some sort of a sense of how good these teams actually are, and team number 3 ended up getting 137 points per game. So yeah, that's a little whack. I noticed that the 2 teams that did the best had Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley. So if any of you somehow do end up in a 6-person draft league, which isn't possible because no NFL websites actually allow those, but if you do, then get Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey because you will win your league. Because all the other players that will come up, there won't be a huge difference in talent, to be completely honest with you. Also, I think that a lot of the players that I value more than NFL.com does, I ended up picking up. Like, I picked up DeAndre Hopkins and Amari Cooper probably earlier than they should have been picked up because I value those players a lot more because I've had a good personal experience with them than NFL.com would value them. So I've also had good experiences with Ezekiel Elliott and Austin Eckler. So that's why I think that my picks were lower points per game wise, but I think that my team is better than at least Team 5, Team 8, and Team 9. I think I have the 3rd best team in the league. I think that Team 5 is close, but I think that if you compare head to head, Kyler Murray and Deshaun Watson are similar. Edwards-Helaire and Elliott's better. Eckler's better than Gurley. Hopkins is worse than Thomas. Cooper is worse than Jones. Kittle's better than Ingram. Fournette's better than Godwin. Matt Gay, I think, will be better than Will Lutz, but Matt Gay is underappreciated by NFL.com. And I think the Saints defense will be better than the Ravens. So I think that my team turned out pretty good, but by far, Team 3 had the best team. So if you guys want if you end up in a 6-person draft league, make sure to check out that team. I don't have the 15th player because for some reason, when I took pictures of all of the teams to put them on the spreadsheet, I didn't get their 15th player, but not like it's a big deal. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was a little bit different. It was a little goofy, and I enjoyed it. So I hope that you guys did too. Make sure to leave a like down below, and let me know if you guys end up in a 6-person draft league. I don't really know if you will, or if there's any other goofy things that you want me to do, like draft the funniest team possible, or different things like that. If you have any silly draft ideas, I'll be welcome to do those. I'll be happy to do those on like a Friday or something. So make sure to let me know in the comments below. I enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different, and yes, I did draft in a 6-person draft league, and I probably would have a pretty trash team compared to some of the other ones, but it's all opinion based right now because the season hasn't really started yet. So smash the like button, comment below what you want to see, and subscribe to the channel because we got a new subscriber yesterday. We're up to 26. We are 4 subscribers away from 30. Hashtag road to 30 subscribers. So thank you guys again for watching, and as always, I will see you all tomorrow. Check out my auction draft video. Peace out.